Yeah. Welcome to Social Trauma, y'all. Let's do it together one step at a time. You know what I mean? I'm here with Sound Genius on EA. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wawa, y'all.
Episode 1, down tapped in with Keisha and Av. Social Trauma, episode 1. We inside Sound Genius Recordings, Soundside PA. Teeth behind the cam, B Miller behind the cam. That's B-roll type stuff.
Alright, y'all. Shout out to Social Trauma. We are starting our first episode 1, starring Sound Genius on EveryAve EA. One of the best engineers out here. My favorite engineer of them all. He helped me with a lot of my records for my poems. Even with the beats behind it. I met multiple people here, network with them, work with them also. Shout out to K-Mudge, JC, Crispy from Teeth, to everybody. Teeth actually introduced me to Av, which was the best person I've met through him. So let's get it started. We here to vent, and we're going to talk about some trauma some people know about and some people don't know about, and things I can relate to.
Okay.
So, social trauma, let's heal together, one step at a time.
One step at a time.
That was yours fire.
Like, good.
Yo, look
good. Y'all chemistry fire.
Look, you fired because I was catching it and I was like, I wanted to enjoy it.
I can see Keisha doing this during the daytime, early in the morning on 499. They need to give her like a segment talking to the women of our city and the tri-state area.
We just gonna keep building the platform big enough, and
your hands is in the way,
the ones
bro.
that's on the way, the ones that's on their way to
this
school.
Raw footage. You supposed to be catching this. But this is like raw. This conversation.
Yeah, the ones that's on their way to school, the ones that's on their way to get their life in order. You get what I'm saying, or whatever they going through. Like them hearing your voice, I feel like it'll captivate them and boost them into whatever they're doing and push them in
just start their morning off different, because don't nobody want to wake up keep hearing about the news. The news is the first thing you hear, and it's all sad things. So if we could change the narrative of giving the first thing people hear positive energy, great energy, motivational speech, life will be greater, and kids will be on their way to school listening to it like, oh, I'm ready to get today going because I just heard some positive stuff, and we could just start our day positive. Your day can't get so much bad when it already started positive. When it start bad, it only get worse. So that's how I feel with that. But about you, Ev, how did you start this? Like, music, engineering, all that. Like, tell me from the beginning.
So I started on music very young. Like, it started off with me just being a geek, being in a crib at a young age, like 8, 9 years old, taking computers and stuff apart and pitting them together, like, and pitting programs together and making my own programs since like a child. You get what I'm saying? Music ran in my family, so I always had instruments, little pianos and stuff in the house when I was running around, drums and stuff like that. My grandfather played the drums, so I always had a high interest in it. It was like one of my favorite classes in elementary school, like music class. Once I found out I was going to music class, I was hyped every single day right before that class. You get what I'm saying? That's how I know I had a high interest in music, not basketball. A lot because of everybody around me, but like music, it was like real artsy in art class. You know, it was like 2 classes that like had me highly in tune with who I was. I can fully get out who I was transparently. So I was real young. And I would say professionally, I was like 16, 17. I was working with Quilly for like 10 years straight. And he was like one of the people that put me in position. And I was around Gilly the Kid at that age, and Rug from Batcave and Don and Groove. And a lot of stuff happened. It was like, I mean, that's the start. All we leading to the point to where as though I actually start marinating, and the people that actually helped me, like Spado from the Major Figures, Ab Lava, everybody, Freeway, whoever, you know what I mean? Like over the course of time, all of those people helped put me in position. Bump from the Major Figures, Everybody always just reached out to me and put me in position all the way down to B Miller cousin Wiz Gam and Charlie Mack. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like those people just always call. When people come to the city, I get called.
For you, okay. That's fun fact, because music class, I did music class and I learned the piano, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And was playing
C,
it.
D, E, F, G, A, B,
Yeah,
C.
yeah, that. Okay, yep, that. And it's so funny because my brother, he played the piano, the organ, and the drums. So he taught me how to play the drums. And one school tour we did, my homie brought his drum set because he did a set on there with Project Positive.
Okay.
And then he got up, started recording. So I got on the drums. They didn't know who was on the drums. So he's like, oh, Stan, can you play the drums? I'm like
seriously playing the drums.
I was drums. Like, I got the video.
You still know how to play the drums?
Yeah, this was literally like a couple months ago. This school tour I just did.
Oh.
I got on the joint, started playing drums. Party beat. And then just mixing it up. But that's a fun fact. Nobody know that either.
Oh, that's dope.
So, yeah.
I ain't never know that.
So I
know she know how to dance though.
I was a dancer in gyms back in the day. But with Connie Mack, I used to dance at Connie Mack with the group. I was more so choreography. I could never freestyle. So if you teach me, I'ma do it. But freestyling, I'm messing up. Mm-hmm. And that's crazy how you can mess up during a freestyle. Mm-hmm. But like with some hiccups that you had that you could possibly heal from, or that could help someone else like get through if they looking to be an engineer or anything like that.
Like you gotta separate real life, personal life, and reality from the music. Because you can't ever let the real life stuff dumb you down on the music mm-hmm. side of it or artsy side of it, because that artsy side or music side of your life is what's really helping you stay alive. Like if you're very talented, God gave everybody a talent, but when you're artsy and you're a creative and you know that you're very creative mm-hmm. and you don't utilize that, it could kind of throw you off in your life. Mm-hmm. So when you don't fall into that and give it your full potential, it'll just throw you off course. You know, mm-hmm. I would tell people to just separate those two things and take care of real life while you're doing it. Like, it's cool to have like a regular job. You don't gotta try to look like what's going on. You don't gotta mm-hmm. pop like, you know, I got a Rolex and all that, right? I'm just let y'all know I be dropping this joint and all types of stuff. It probably lost value because it got so many scratches on it and all that, but like I ain't have to pay for it. It was a gift. You feel what I'm saying? But like I don't flaunt it, so you don't gotta flaunt it. And when you move like that, things just come to you. You know, people won't open doors for you. Nobody can shut doors on you, and that's what it is. You know, like she just said about Teeth. She met me through Teeth, but that type of stuff happened even through her. I meet so many great people through Keisha and Teeth and B, and it's like you just gotta, you know, be one with everybody around you. Show real, genuine love and transparency mm-hmm. because when it's not spot on, people can see it. You know, just stay focused. But you know, reality and your dreams, your goals, separate them, but like adhere to both of them.
And piggyback off of that, it's more so like you treat people good, you get good back. Because honestly speaking, I think the way my heart is, that's why I'm still here today. A lot of bad things happen, but God knew I still had so much more to do and can help people out here with the heart I do have that I'm using to do. Instead of turning a bad thing bad, I turned it good, make mm-hmm. it positive instead of being negative about it. And I don't think about it, or really, I talk about it in a positive way, never negative ever. Like I think it's always good just to keep, I agree with the keeping the reality and then you don't need to keep up an image. Like, who's looking? Who care? Nobody care. If they care, that means you doing something right. But that means you just also have to follow what you're doing too. Think about what you're doing, because sometimes it'll bring the wrong person around you. Sometimes it'll bring the wrong energy around you. And most of the time it'll lead you in the wrong direction, the direction that's not even the way you was supposed to go. Mm-hmm. And I can relate to that on multiple occasions. But just to speak about that, is just that we need to just actually do. And most people listen to people around them. Should I do this? No. Wow. They don't have an answer. So that leads them in the wrong direction too. Whereas though nowadays you just gotta go with your heart and go with your gut feeling, because don't nobody know you but you.
For real.
So I think that's about it.
Did I answer your question fully though?
You could finish?
What was like a hiccup? Like, I don't know if that was a hiccup. Is that considered a hiccup? Because I necessarily wasn't flashy or flaunty. I just actually acquired things. So when people saw me with things, they made me feel like I was flaunting or something like that. It was like, oh, you got this, so he got. Like, they made me feel like I was being flashy. Right. It's like, damn, I can't dress nice because if everybody ain't dressing nice, or if we go to the same store, but you're not gonna come out looking like how I would if I go in that store. That's why I don't buy clothes and all that. I wear the same stuff every single day because it's like I'm on to something different. Every time I make money, it goes back into what I'm doing. It don't really go on. I already did that when I was younger. I don't gotta buy the clothes. Nowadays we make our own clothes. If we want to look a certain way, we can make how we want ourselves to look. You know what I mean? Some Grand Theft Auto created player 2K takes.
Oh, let's talk about that. You also be in here printing shirts and stuff. Yeah, right. Making shirts.
It's a company I founded called Embro, and we run it out of the studio. But I put it in here because I feel like artists should offer their merch along with their music, and I feel like merch maximizes your growth potential financially, and you know your supporters they want something that's tangible that they can get from you personally, and that's why we offer it.
I agree with that. Yeah. So more so on the hiccup side, like what was like one of your downfalls with like within the studio?
Giving people my work, my material. Like just freely, not freely like I'm going to give them this free, like I'm expecting something, but like just giving them too much of me. So by the time I would put out something, people are like, no, he's biting him, or it's like in our reality, a lot of people sound like me, you know. So I think that was a hiccup, and just allowing too many people to come around and get in my ear, it never threw me off, but like just allowing them in a room. Sometimes it's about the people that you bring. And it can throw your energy off.
So it just goes in as being around the wrong people. It leads you this type of way, or think negative, or just being around the wrong energy.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a break right now. We'll get back to this.
Trauma, so it don't matter what happens
you talking about.
It still traumatize you because it can end future relationships. Certain shit happen to you. Like, I don't even want to do this no more.
I'm going to be full transparent with you, and I don't really got to go into too detailed names and all that. But like, just the traumatic side.
That's
for real, trauma is not always a negative thing. Sometimes trauma is good.
It'd be good.
Because sometimes you get redirected on how to handle things. Like if you got in a car accident and you was driving super dumb fast, that should make you aware. Once you get back in the car again, you're like, all right, let me drive slow. Let me not let other people drive for me. You got the camera.
Like I always say.
You should have still probably kept that joint rolling.
You don't cut that camera off, bro. That camera gotta go, bro. It would just take a 5-minute break.
Well, you don't got enough footage?
No, what you mean footage? What you mean?
Storage.
Yeah, just let it go, B. Just let it rock. The whole conversation.
Yeah, that joint.
Even when we take a break, because something good to be said.
I don't want to feel like it's on, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
But even though the light on, it's cool. Just let it rock. Just let that
that's
roll.
Cool. You can keep it on. It's cool.
But even like you said with the
we got the audio.
With the break. Yeah, we got the order.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's cool too. We got the order, so you got it's backed up. But like that, me in the background, I was just thinking, bro. I was just fucking thinking. And then, like you said, the social trauma, it ain't gotta be negative. It can just be
not
like
at all
positive.
because I always use mine. That's why I always use mine as a positive. I just feel like I learned a lesson. That was a lesson learned because I was around the wrong person, which led me in a negative direction. Whereas though I was blinded by what I could have seen, and they just went wrong. So it was just an eye opener for me, and I turned it positive. It don't always gotta be negative at all.
I love everything that you said though. Like 10 minutes.
That was a lot. That's a lot, but you can still keep talking. You can go more into depth about
it was like
trauma.
It was like
you know what I mean. How it's affecting the
you got like 10 more minutes of us.
The youth, the new era, all that shit.
Yeah.
Because your decision making can be just changed. Like,
oh, that's another thing. Yeah. Just decisions, like
making the right and wrong decisions.
Appropriate decisions.
Yeah.
All the way appropriate. Like, no, I'm doing this. I'm saying no to that. Cool. Like, I'm 10 toes on this. I'm solid on this.
You're all bull crap.
Yeah. No, like I'm on this. Like, fuck people.
Crying. Yeah.
No, this is my decision. People, no, you want. No, I'm cool.
But I remember we just had
no
that
sympathy
conversation.
for people. I got enough empathy to know that if I'm too empathetic for you, it might harbor how I feel for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta decide for yourself first. Like, it's all about for you. Sometimes my heart be so big that I can be like forget how I feel for other people, put myself in a crazy situation for somebody else. Like, yo, I didn't even have to do that. It's like I just substituted myself for somebody else. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I feel that. You know what I mean? I'm listening. I'm all ears. I'm listening. I felt that. And I feel the same way in some situations, whereas though I don't like when, like, I don't want nobody to change me, but it's like you make me act different. Like, I don't want to act different. If I gotta act different around you, I don't need to be around you. Like, I just feel like, what's the point? It's something there, obviously, something that we don't agree with or we just can't come to agreement with, whereas though it's just going to separate us, and it can be separated because I don't want to be around fake love. I don't want to be around fake love. It make me feel some type of way, and it bring the negative out of me because now I feel like I got to approach it, and the approach can go wrong.
For sure.
Especially if I'm already at that point, whereas though I don't even want to be around you. It's like more so like now I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like now I'm approaching the situation different. And I just was kind of in that a little bit, in that situation with somebody I was close to. I felt like I had to reach out because you my heart, but I'm seeing stuff that's actually turning me dark and I want to snap. But it's like, wow, when you can say something, approach it the right way, and if the approach go wrong, then that's kind of like your fault. You feel me? Because now it's just like, now I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then I'm off it. I don't never want to refriend nobody again. Oh,
yeah,
too.
I like this vibe for you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
I like that shit. That's something different. And getting to see it for the first time, while you do it the first time, is actually like, shit, that's history right there in my book. You know what I mean?
And this joint go bigger, be like, yo, remember we did our first? I did my first interview.
And look, I can see you with a big production team in here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Holding mics over like this, the whole script set out.
We gotta get a bigger building.
Yeah, it's coming, bro. Look, and then like you shot through the sign up, you gonna have a blink. It's gonna be a joint say, take breaks soon, y'all. You just gonna have to look up and it's gonna see it like and start leaning your way to the break.
Donut,
but someone just told me to look over there. Like, I like, let me look. All right.
But then you was like this. Clearly she looking at something. All right, yeah, we gonna go to break soon. Somebody told her to go to break.
That's fire.
So what?
For the first episode, that's fire.
Then for the first episode, like, damn, she got a team in that joint. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
She got people working behind the scenes.
Then he talking about some the memory died with a joint. That's fire too. Like, the memory card died.
Yeah, first joint, memory card died.
I'm cracking up. That's decent. But then they going also hear like Av just said, yo, what you gotta change the memory joint battery or something. He said no.
But that's right now. You gonna get this too.
Yeah, and you gonna get this too.
Yeah,
we did. Now we did.
Like, yo, that joint break the ice and everything. It's like,
yeah,
that's gonna be the first joint, but it's gonna be like, damn.
Oh, I might do like
your core following for your joints.
Episodes on Apple Music.
Yeah, you
like
can.
they go to work, listen to it.
Yeah, you can put this on Apple Music.
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
Like,
even every episode, if they mess with the vibe, they gonna go try to listen to every episode.
That's what you should do with this episode. You should put it on Apple Music.
Bust it down, edit it up a little bit, put that shit on Apple.
No, you ain't gotta edit it. I don't want to edit it.
I'm just bust it.
Cause we ain't say nothing.
No, I'm just saying, just bust it down.
Oh yeah.
Bust it down. Fuck.
Even like that, they gonna be like, they ain't edit it.
So all of this right here. Like, they gonna be like, damn, they just said bust it down. Right now, I just said it. Bust it down.
I was disagreeing. She said, no, bust that shit down. All right. Hey, look.
Yeah.
I might come on like that. That's crazy you said that.
Let me get your levels.
The ideas.
Let me get your levels.
Yo,
I'm coming on like that. That's going to be my secret.
What? Let me get your levels.
Coming back for part 2?
Oh, you can know that?
I'm gonna have a different shirt on. I might have the
go
same
ahead,
shirt
go
on.
Go ahead.
Change it. She said change it.
You wanna change your shirt?
Same clothes for days. I'm like, fuck these clothes.
He putting that on there.
y'all popping right now.
Yo, I'm cracking up.
Still gotta take a shower though. Every day.
Man, this is what
It's
bosses
still rolling.
do.
I don't
Like,
I wash my stuff and weird every single night.
Not for sure.
God.
listen, no bull
That
crap.
joint like every single day. I look like a cartoon.
Yo,
Like,
what's
look
crazy?
at last year, the year before that, and the year before that. But the years before that was totally different. My mindset shifted.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Ford,
all right,
Louis.
because I got all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So if a day comes, I'm cool. But like, I wear the same sweatpants every single day.
I ain't
They don't. It's like, what?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was on that type time when I came home from jail. Like, I had 2 uniforms. So it's like, I gotta watch them. We're putting I'm putting on the same thing every day. So now, when anybody see me, I'm really outside with active clothes on because I don't care to get dressed.
Mhm.
Like, even now, I could have got dressed. I just planned to throw on a dress, call it a day. Like, I don't care about getting dressed. I don't care about getting dressed no more. Like, no jewelry, no bags, none of that.
But we got a lot of clothes.
Nah, I ain't got no clothes.
I'm just saying, but we got clothes. Like, I got 3 pairs of the same sweatpants. I got a lot of clothes.
Yeah,
like,
listen, they probably think I wear the same black tights over. I really got like
I do wear these.
80 pair of tights, black tights, all black tights. And there's only kind of like 3 kinds. And they probably like, this girl dirty. I really got like, and then I got all black clothes. I don't got color clothes.
I got like 1 pair of these. It's like my only pair, and I wore these like 80 times this year.
I'm a nude type of girl. Forget the color. I'm wearing black, brown, nude.
Why? Why those colors?
Cause they dark.
Black, brown.
Like,
All right,
I think it's and I always look at it like that's the dark side of me. Like, I don't want to get dressed. You cannot go wrong with black. You throw it on, you cool.
Yeah.
Like,
And you feel comfortable.
and you comfortable. And you could dress it up or dress it down. Like, all
Breathable. It's breathable. You light.
Breathable.
You walking light. You
you know,
drinking lots of water.
make you look skinny. I don't need that part, but
We already skinny.
that's what I'm saying. I don't need
You
that
feel
part.
good?
I feel good
perfect.
with black
I feel
women.
perfect.
Oh, right now?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm talking about like,
Period. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm getting better. Like, a lot of like, so I had a setback, a crazy setback, but once you be around good people, you supposed to be around positive people, your life change and it go in a great way without you even thinking that you going in a good way. You just realize that you changing. That's when you know you changed.
Mm.
That's when you know you changed. When you're not even thinking about changing, but you in a whole, like, you going in a whole different direction.
Mm.
Like, shout out the Never Too Late tour too, because
Shout out
that
to them.
actually helped my healing. Like, it helped my therapy because
Never
I
Too
got the
Late.
chance to join them and go to different schools and talk to different people about my situation.
Mm.
So shout out to them because they actually like made it more fun to do poetry and make it more fun to actually talk to people. I never really liked to talk to people. I always liked to vent and listen.
Mhm.
I was never like the, hey, how you doing? Actually, shout out to Teeth with that one because he checked me in a friendly way one night. And it was just like, yo, this is how we handling stuff. We seeing how to everybody. And so that, like, now you just, I'm changing in a way that I didn't even expect me to change, but that's how I know I'm changing.
That's heavy.
Yeah,
I can relate to that.
yeah.
I can
So
relate
it's
to
like, dang. Once you give out positive energy, you get positive energy back. And guess what? You can't even be mad when you get the negative energy because you know you did that positive
that.
first.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social trauma. Socially delightful. She it. Like, I love you so much. I just want to tell everybody that. I love Teeth. I love you, B. Feel me? You always there for me. You always put me on, Teeth. You put people on to me. And more business, more opportunities,
Yeah.
just more relationships and building. You know, he's like always connecting the dots. That's his thing he got. He always connecting people together. And he like naturally is like a fantastic person. Keisha or like Nat. Keisha is like a naturally perfect person. She's perfectly how she's supposed to be. She's fully in tune with how God made her. She knows her walk in life and she's following it.
If you know, you know. You don't, you don't.
Mhm.
Shout out to you, though. Like, shout out to you, Mr. Benevolent.
Benevolent. I love that word. Safe, prosperous. You feel me?
Yes, like shout out to Ev, like on some real rip. Like this actually helped my therapy too, cause I got to come in here, kinda like when I want. I got a call though. Gotta let them know I'm coming.
No, they bang at the door. Boom, 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 boom. I could be here with Stevie Wonder. He like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yo, why don't y'all just text me? Why you don't call me?
And guess what though? He be like, shh, just come on. I'm in a session.
I can't even be like, no. I'd be mad. Like my big brother.
But guess
like,
what
they just
though?
showed up and like you can't be like, bro, get out of here. None of that. It's like,
but
all right,
they
come on,
soon as we come in, the vibe become more like it be more vibey.
It is vibey. It's very vibey. It be drunk.
I made that word up, y'all. It's more vibey.
Okay,
like
vibey,
we
super
make it
vibey.
more vibey. Like
vibey.
after that, they don't even want to leave. Now we all just in a session together.
6 in the morning. We got 4 poems, 5 songs,
Yeah, I'll Greg.
5 features. The features didn't even know they was doing the features. They on that joint.
Yo! I think this probably one of the only studios that shit happening.
Ever.
No bull crap.
It's not welcome.
When I tell
Well,
you,
it's a lot of people like me.
No, it's a lot of people like you, but just to let y'all know, I'm just now coming into like the music industry. I'm not really into music. I'm into poetry. So I always tell everybody I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet. Because I can't deal with rap. Like I like some rap, but I'm not.
Yeah, she be rapping.
I got a rap that's about to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Actually. Coming soon.
It's called Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole joint,
yeah,
just like that. Always
yeah. But Gio, shout out to Gio. Say no, Gio.
This gonna be the first one-word song. It's gonna
We
just
not-
go the whole song is just one word.
We
Yeah.
not dropping it.
All the way
but-
through it. Oh, alright, never mind.
No, we gonna drop another drum. I told you I'm gonna remake my other drum. But
That would have been hot.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
intro.
Yo, make sure y'all book me though if y'all want an intro, outro, or ad lib. I'll be on background.
Where they got hit you up at?
They gotta hit me up at 1212THEPOET on Instagram and TikTok. I'm on both of them. And then YouTube too, Social Trauma 24. Got Social Trauma 24 underscore page on Instagram too. Banging Breakfast and Wild Brunch. That's actually who made me who I am. Built me up from the bottom, literally everything out the mud. We can talk about that another day.
That's heavy.
But we back at Ave. Shout out to Sound Genius Records. We coming out. I'm telling y'all this first. We coming out with the first Social Genius radio record station ever. 101.10.
Kulabinsky.
Like, I'm letting y'all know that now. So when y'all hear us on there, just show us some love, support us, repost, share with your friends. Send it to your cousins, sisters, brothers. So it's going to be for everybody. It's going to be a positive vibe. We all be vibey early in the morning. You feel me? But we out of here.
Bobby. Social Trauma episode 1. Av.
Make sure y'all follow Social Genius Records too.
Social Genius Records. What? That page exists?
Social Genius Records.
We ain't make that page.
Who
You
made
did.
that page? Say, oh.
Yo, cut that joint.